By a highly qualified teacher, as well as who is Mr. Ramin Javid.
Good
part of today again, one more time.
Thank you guys. Good afternoon, everybody. And let's start with our session on professional development. Today we're talking about how to get into a good school or university. The first thing I wanted to say that when we say in the US and when we say what school you go to, we didn't mean high school. School means college, university, all of those things. So remember that. Let's go to the next slide, please. And the first thing that you want to ask yourself is university right for you? Okay, why do you want to go to this university? Any university, why do you want to go to university? Now, there's a wide range of things questions that you could ask yourself to get a better position, to get a better job. The difference between position and job is that, for example, you could have a better position like you could be working in an office as opposed to working outside, something like that. So that's better position. You want to just get a degree. I want a bachelor, I want a master's, I want a PhD. What's the reason? Know more information. Hey, I want to know more information about cybersecurity. I want to know more information about philosophy, whatever. So what's the other thing? You want to meet the right people. You have to understand what your goal is to go to a university. What you're doing is spending for a bachelor's, you're spending at least 4 years, and if you go to the cheapest university in the US from here, it'll be about $20,000 at least. So it's like, is it worth it to spend $80,000 on this? And what is it you're getting at the end? It's really important. And does the university, whatever you're going to, is it going to make you reach your goals? You set up, you want to get a degree, this will happen. Do you want to get a good job? Can a university do this for you? So just don't go blindly to a university. You have to think about what you wanted to do and see if it's all worth it for you. Let's go to the next slide, please, and ask a little bit more specific questions about, like there are 9 different things. Okay, first, what you're doing is, what you need to do is get good grades. Okay, you have to have in the top percentage in order to get to a good school, or most likely in any school. Okay, that means a GPA, and you have to have, and also not only that your grades has to be high, it has to be high in important subjects, not any subjects. Okay, so that's what they're looking at. Are you good in math and science and all of these hard classes? Are you good at it? That's what's more important. And also the other thing that's really important is like, what have you done outside the classroom? And we will talk about this, okay? So number 2 would be, well, for you guys would be IELTS or TOEFL. You get a high test score in the IELTS or TOEFL. If you are American, it's SAT or ACT. Basically, take the test. One of the things is like you have to take the test early so that you can take it again and get a better result, and you have some experience in that as well. So don't take it at the last minute, do it before. The second thing is there are a lot of free question and answers. There's a lot of free tests online. Take that. Always make yourself familiar so that you know what the test is like, and then you go boom, 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 and you have to test yourself all the time to see if you're going to do it fast enough. You cannot do it slowly. You have to read fast, understand, answer the question, go to the next one. There's only so much time that you have. The next one is also get a prep course, a prep book, a preparation, or you could get a tutor. These are important things that you need to guide you so that you could get better marks and get into a good university. The third thing would be write a compelling story. Now, if your GPA is not so great, okay, and your test score is not so great for the first 2, this is one of the ways that you could make up for it. You could talk about your goals, what you do there when you get there, what have you done. If you're not scoring very high, why you're not scoring very high. You could say that, look, I'm supporting my family, I have a job, full-time job when I do all of this, so that's why I don't have enough time to study, but I would like to dedicate myself and study more when I'm in this university. It's really important. And also, it's really important that you have, let's go to the next one, you have what you say makes sense. Let's go to the next one, please. Next slide, please. Yes. So next slide. Next. Next slide after this is a strong recommendation. Well, why is this? Opt for an early. Okay, so I guess going back, I don't know why it's doing that, but okay, let's go back one step back. One step back. There it is. How to get into. Okay, there we go. The next thing that is really important is a strong recommendation letter. That's number 4. Sorry that it's somehow changing. It changed the whole system. Strong recommendation letter is very key to people accepting you. Now, I got accepted to New York University and Princeton University. Now, I had good grades, but so does a lot of other people have good grades. I think my way to getting into these top universities is that I had very good recommendation letters. I believe this. I have not seen it, and I don't know why they selected me, but I think there are smarter people than me, but I had very good overall recommendation letters, which means a good promise for the future. So they're asking for usually 3 recommendation letters. If you could get 4, even better. But you want to get them from the people who say great things about you, not like, oh, this guy was okay. No, you need to get the right professors, or your employer or manager can write something about your character. That's what's really important. That's what people are looking for. Character is more important than just your grades, okay? So these are the people that you can ask for. Okay, demonstrate interest. How do you do that? Now, you could book an online visit to the campus. You could talk to your admission representatives. There are interviews, early interviews. You could participate in that, get into the social media, follow their social media of the universities, and of course, participate online seminars and for the prospective students. So they need to see that you are active, that you're interested in, you want to participate, you want to be here, you want to be in this university. The next thing, of course, is you have to apply to different universities. Now, what does that mean? So now we have safety, match, and reach. So safety is that you know that you're going to get into this university. It's easy to get in. The other one, match, basically is like maybe you're a 50% chance of getting in. In reach is maybe you have 10 to 20% chance of getting in. So you can't all focus on one thing. Focus on, you have to have different plans so that you have the option to choose. This is really important, that you must go to different universities, and at least you have some fallback between them. And maybe somebody's going to offer you more scholarships. You can say, well, this university is giving me scholarship. How about you giving me a scholarship? So you could, after you send your acceptance letter, they would be like, wow, this student is really important. I think a lot of people want him, so I will give you more scholarships. So it's really important. So let's go to the next one, please. Next slide and final slide. Okay, the next thing is, a lot of people don't know, but you could have an early registration. Now, registration starts or ends in April, but they do early one as well. Like, for example, in November, they start it or they stop it at that time for early registration. You could register for that. And because there are not that many people registering, not that many students, if you're kind of better than everybody else, you're most likely to get accepted to this university. So this is very important. The other thing that you need to, and a lot of people don't think about, is manage your online reputation. Now, one of those things, like if you have social media, you need that social media to be clean. But you do not want to have question mark posts, arguments, pictures, or anything like that. You want to sanitize this, clean it up, because they are going to be looking for it. Okay, that's really important. The next thing is that whatever social media have, you should not be like, hot girl at, whatever, or, sexy boy or something like that. You need to have your name or something that is relative and professional, because they will be looking for that. And one way to make sure is Google yourself to see if something comes up. Maybe something floats around that you don't want people to see. You need to get rid of that. You need to do something so that that's no longer on public records. And of course, the final thing is get help when needed. Now, there are different ways that you could get help. One is that you have to talk to people who have done this before. And the other thing is you have to understand that your application must have the right grammar and punctuations and everything, because this represents you and you want to represent well, so you want to talk to the right people. And at the end, of course, you need to talk to a professional, get professional help so people could help you. American Institute is more than happy to help you in this as well, but I'm sure there are other organizations as well. So I hope that you have learned something. Wish you good luck in applying for universities. My name is Ramin from the American Institute saying goodbye. Back to you guys.